still hear me clear as fuck.
Sounds about right.
So the crazy part is like Jordan left, and I'm like, all right, we need a crazy loud person. We'll get Jess. Now that Carl's not here, like, what, like, borderline racist boomer can we get for the show?
Michael Fish Murphy.
That's wrong. You're not a boomer.
Yeah.
Are you? No.
No.
What constitutes as boomer? What
Jess,
is the?
I'm your age.
How old am I?
40-ish?
I just love that you took you a second. It's like you were like, I'm your age. And I'm like, well, how old am
It's one
I?
of those things, like, you can see that, like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Should have said that.
Man,
Should have overshot her. Put her in her place.
you could...
Take her
you
down a
look
peg.
50.
Yeah. Well, you look good for a 65-year-old. Jess, retirement's doing good on you. Most 65-year-olds can't pull off tongue piercings.
Yeah. Love
It's their
it.
dentures.
Yeah. Kicks out their teeth every now and then.
Yeah.
It's all right. Nothing wrong with gumming it.
Yeah. Welcome back to Bar Talk, everybody.
Don't ask what it is. Don't ask what it is.
Look, it's when you say no teeth and they lean into it real hard.
Welcome back to Bar Talk.
Hello.
Our 60-year-old host over there, restaurant manager Jess.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Senior AARP correspondent, Jess Hamill,
Dan Mahoney of Stats of South Boston.
appropriately aged.
I don't know. You're aged out in your demographic where you work.
You would think so. They would never know.
Yeah, you do
Well,
have
I'm
a
a
young
chameleon.
He's got
face.
like a young
Yeah.
does.
vibe.
Yep.
And he's always talking about his
It's that
sneakers.
oil of
and shit.
Olay that you
Yeah.
use all the time.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
And just the...
That cocoa butter.
Great.
Yeah. Maybe you're born with it, or maybe it's Maybelline.
Exactly.
Yeah, word.
I'm Andy. Let's not talk about how old I am.
Our bridge troll, Andy.
And
Your beard is getting grayer and
it's-
grayer every time I see you.
it's fucked it. Like,
At what point do you just say fuck it and you just dye the rest
No,
of
I
it?
like it. I
I'm
want
not
to.
gonna waste my time. I don't shave it. Why would I dye it?
They make little comb brushes that would
It's
dye
so
in
funny.
them.
People are like, "Oh, I love your beard. How long you been?" I'm like, you realize this is just laziness, right? Like, I just don't want to do it.
Andy's beard's like an age thermometer.
And you know
It
what, do you know what fucking sucks? Do you know what fucking sucks? Is
It's getting up there.
Yeah.
well, that. But when you get like Facebook memories now, you're just like, fuck you.
You're gonna make a great Dumbledore
Yeah.
in the Harry Potter TV show.
Hey, someone referred to me as Dumbledore during the roast, and I'm like,
I think we all.
oh no,
did.
Gandalf. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not a hobbit anymore? I was so happy.
But then someone made a troll joke and just put you right back in your
whatever.
place.
I think I called you a troll, a munchkin,
Yeah. All of it. I called you a garden gnome, so
Yeah. Well,
Hagrid.
still Hagrid. Hagrid's got way more.
I don't even
very
know.
tall.
It was
I
very
don't even know
tall.
what the fuck you guys are talking about. Who the fuck's
Potter?
Hagrid? Harry Potter?
Potter?
I don't listen, watch, read,
You
whatever.
serious? I don't.
I've never watched a single Harry Potter.
Well, that's not what
can
you
also
look like,
read
Jess.
them. I know, right? I feel like I'm stunned.
have
You
Harry
don't
Potter's
have
glasses
that.
on.
I'm stunned she doesn't have that tattoo, the circle with the square and the line, or
yeah,
what-
that Killian has that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
see, I
stunned
would have thought
don't
you would have,
that.
and she
No.
wouldn't.
Like, the...
Oh,
Oh, there's also Fish.
I was like,
Fish
just,
is here too, by the way.
No,
No,
no.
just fuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
We already talked about him. He's the boomer racist guy on the show now.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't officially introduce him.
Yeah,
I
Trying
used
to do
his
my
whole
job, Dan.
I used his whole name. I said Michael Fish Murphy.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Hello, everybody.
Yeah,
Am I kind
not
of like
really.
in the niche? That's all I got.
Okay.
I can't bleep. Wait, no, I will bleep myself at some point today.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Harry Potterite, whatever you want to call
Stunned.
him.
It's more of a cultural osmosis thing at that point. Like, at some point, it's just...
That's a big word you got to explain
No,
to
I
Andy.
just buffered.
And
I
Jess.
was buffering.
She's drinking
for a second.
vodka.
At some point, I figure you would have seen enough memes to know who Hagrid is.
Nope.
Now, do you,
That's almost like...
I just know who Harry Potter is.
That almost takes effort.
Picture Andy with black hair and has a pet griffin.
What?
no,
No,
that's
it's
not
Hagrid.
even close.
That's Hagrid. What do you mean? That's the
Oh,
quote.
Hagrid. I thought
Yeah.
you meant
No, I
Harry
Thought you was
Potter.
talking about you.
I thought you were talking about Harry Potter, and I'm like, oh. I'm
start
like,
with an H and end with Hagrid.
Oh, well, it doesn't help. I have zero reception here. I can't Google anything.
Well, then you just have to make it up in your mind.
Yeah.
Picture
All right,
Andy with black hair and a griffin.
Fine.
have you ever seen the Kevin Costner Robin Hood.
Yes.
Do you know Little John?
Yes.
That's Hagrid.
Oh. Yep. That tracks.
Yeah. I'll take that. That's
right.
great.
That's fine. All right, now I get it. I get it. You had to you had to go into that time frame that I would.
I'm like, all right, like, how,
what kid? Yeah.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
So
No, I just like.
we have to reference the Kevin Costner.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh yeah, totally.
She's like trying to disprove she's 65 years old and she didn't get the social
making it
90s
worse.
Harry Potter fucking thing that she should get.
I
but-
saw that in the theater 7 times.
Yes, that is the most geriatric millennial thing you could have
Yeah.
done.
Sorry.
Like, that's impressive.
I did used to watch Prince of Thieves all the time when I was younger.
God, Men in Tights was so much better.
Oh God, Men in Tights was amazing.
That's apples and oranges.
They came out at the same time,
Yeah,
and
they
one is
did.
a parody of the other.
Right. That's why they're apples and oranges.
It's apples and better apples.
Yeah, I agree. For once, I agree with Fish.
Whoa.
I would like to
I
point
feel
out-
like you agree with Fish more often than I.
Look, all I'm saying is today's recording has gotten Andy is 100% correct, and she completely agrees with Fish.
You've been drinking too much. I think you're cut off.
Yeah.
Are you adding shots to this?
Just topping off of that absinthe right there.
Oh, like, no, again,
Did
we've
all
already
our
talked about
99
this.
bananas go. Good God, Andy.
I told you I'm never going to touch absinthe again. That was the worst.
Famous last words. Then
No.
you lose in the air.
It was
Nope.
the worst drink, or like
It was the worst day drinking end of my night, and I'm blaming it on absinthe. We've had this story a couple of times.
Please don't blame.
This is when I
anything
had
else you
to.
drank that
This
day.
was the
There
AI
wasn't that much-
drinks.
yeah, there
It
wasn't
was
that
the
much
AI
absinthe in
drinks.
It's not
I'm just
absinthe's
listen. I'm
fault,
just
it's
blaming
the
it on one thing
ongoing
instead of
drink.
blaming it on myself. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
I got you. See, my favorite thing to say is like, oh, I got overserved.
Right.
Because that's
Even
not my
though-
fault.
Well,
They overserved me.
It's like you were pouring
by
your own
drinking
drinks.
like
You were
PBRs.
the bartender that day.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that day. I'm
I know.
in
Just,
general.
just he's overserved in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some say overcooked
Sometimes.
too.
Actually, Overserved in Life is a. Well, that's the title of Andy's autobiography.
So you're gonna have a shirt that says
The saturated
"You
story of
unicorn
Andy
what the
Driscoll.
fuck."
Yeah. Yeah. A
I'm
unicorn of
overserved
what
in
the
life.
fuck. Yeah.
And be like, have you seen my new sneakers?
Yeah.
You don't. I don't have to tell you. You just look
Oh,
at
he's
them.
got
See, look,
Home
you just
Depot
look at them.
sneakers on.
He does
Yeah.
have Home Depot.
Yep.
And
For
Fish
An-
will just be a series of consonants that just make some sort of mumble that you don't
Yeah, there you
understand.
go. Love it. Done.
Look,
Sold.
whatever
We're all coming out with book soon.
Whatever my shirt will be, it will be in the smallest font possible, so you can't fucking read it.
Yeah.
Mine will be in
So
the
people
biggest.
get close to you so they can see what it says.
Doesn't
That
matter,
sounded
it's
like you at
gonna
all.
be Too small to read.
Like, whoa, let me just get up to your chest.
He's gonna put it near his dick, so like it's like
He'd be
closest
getting
that anyone will
his
get.
shirt's really gonna be those pants with the names on the butt. That's what it's
Juicy
small
fish.
rating. Yeah.
Gross. Salmon.
You
Sorry.
just wear that shirt that says salty. I'm salty fish
Salty fish.
from the ocean.
We
I
were
like baseball.
Wait, all right, what are we
We
doing?
were supposed
What's
to talk
happening?
about
Oh, we had a topic?
I know, right?
sort of. We said we were gonna save non-alcoholic White Claws for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
my
Well,
my
yeah.
statement and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. End of story. Why? End of story.
They have
Why?
non-alcoholic White Claws. They have alcoholic Spindrift, which is also fucking weird.
There's alcoholic Sunny D,
Yeah.
Mountain
Yeah.
Dew.
Wait, there's alcoholic Sunny D.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They-
No, but have you had like they have a couple different flavors?
Don't try to sell me on your
I'm
diabetes.
just sheerly asking you a question.
No,
Have you
I've tried one and that was enough. It was terrible. That's like, oh, let me try this thing. That's the same thing. It's also not going to be good.
Okay, I'll be honest. As someone who never really liked Sunny D,
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will say like I remember I was at the dollar store and I saw like a thing of Sunny D in the fridge and I went, wow, man, I remember loving Sunny D, and so I grabbed it and I like had it later and I was like, this is fucking terrible. I was like, oh my god,
it's like, what if we did orange juice but made sure it tasted like,
acid.
yeah, what if we took everything good about orange juice and just like put that off to the side and then pour the rest into this fucking bottle
Yeah,
Sunny D tastes
and
like
then dyed it orange?
yeah.
it tastes like if you brush your teeth and then have regular orange juice. That's what Sunny D tastes like.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creator of Sunny D was like, brushed his teeth and drank orange juice. Wow, I should make this a regular flavor.
I
What
love
is it? What is that? Is it vodka? Is it just like a
Yeah, it's just like it's like a vodka self. It's like a
Phillips
vodka Sunny D
screwdriver or something?
I guess. Yeah.
like
God,
which,
it's like an Allen wrench.
Yeah. that-
Yeah.
Like, it's not a screwdriver. Don't call it a fucking screwdriver.
Yeah.
I know Allen wrenches at least have uses.
Yeah.
I mean, anything with alcohol in it has a use if you have a fucking problem.
It's just better tools to use.
Yeah.
Most of the time with Allen wrenches, there are better tools to use. It's like you have a real.
Don't even get
specific
me
need
started.
when
We're
you
not
need
going
an
down
Allen
this
wrench.
road.
I feel
Anyway,
Yeah, this isn't tool talk.
I know.
right?
This isn't
Great.
Club Depot talk, fish.
Look, I'm sorry,
Also,
I know.
check out our new show.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Fish
I'm
the
trying-
Tool Man Taylor.
Look,
Fish the Tool Man Murphy.
Why is every fucking reference to me getting more and more racist?
What does that have to do with race?
Yeah.
Tim Taylor.
Oh, Tim Taylor's not a great guy.
Tim Taylor's like,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah,
he's not black.
But Tim Allen, great guy.
No, Tim Allen. It was Tim Allen.
Allen.
Yeah, Tim Allen.
yeah.
That's what he
So,
meant.
so we got Carl level kind of racist, and then I'm raising my hand up, audience. Then you have Tim Allen kind of racist. So if we could like kind of,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I was above Tim Allen. I'm getting there.
I mean,
No, I'm not.
Jess,
Listen.
look, Jess, if you want to aspire to a goal, I'm not going to stop you, but I will bleep you when you get there.
Love it. Love
how
it.
you know you made it.
Don't give me a goal. Don't give me a bleeping goal.
Don't call it a goal. Need to keep you on the podcast. Like,
Had
Jess,
too many co-hosts already.
yeah, I know. It's true.
Yeah, Dan Salong is running host on this
I know.
Yeah.
show.
hey, remember when this was Jordan and Carl's show?
I know.
No, neither is
That's
it.
I think it's because Carl got canceled. So
Oh, nah.
Carl didn't get canceled.
God,
Carl
he just stopped showing up.
Yeah.
Canceled himself.
yeah.
Well, I listened like the old one. You put out the remastered one of me and Jordan. I was like, oh, I
Yeah.
forgot Jordan was on this fucking show.
Yeah, once in a while I'm like, oh, we've lost 3 episodes to technical difficulties. Crap.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Like I had one on the can and then my external hard drive shot the bed.
That sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, non-alcoholic seltzers? Is that where we're going?
Well, you guys made me think. Do you remember there was like, it was big for like a hot fucking second, was Not Your Dad's root beer?
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
those were so good.
Yeah.
Worst
Amazing.
hangover
Like,
I've
what
ever had in
happened
my
to
fucking
those?
life.
Yeah,
Like
those things are like pure sugar.
pure sugar.
Yeah,
I think
it was like I am gonna ruin my liver and get diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of like the
my liver and my
Firefly
kidneys?
sweet tea
Yeah.
vodka. That
Yep.
was like the first of the sweet tea vodkas to come out. Firefly.
There's still a place locally here that has it behind the bar.
Oh, yeah. No. I'm
Well,
just
it's-
saying that
people
was the
still drink
first
it,
one.
but-
Okay, like I just saw it
Yeah.
behind the bar.
Because
I'm
like
oh my
Deep
God,
Eddy, I
forgot
think, is
about
like
that.
the bigger one now, but like Firefly was the first one to come
It
out.
was
with
really
it.
good.
It was good, but again, fucking sugary
Yeah.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
I
this
think
is
I'm
the
losing
diabetes
episodes
episode.
every
Like, what's going to give you
sweet
diabetes?
so. I used to do the Wild Turkey American Honey was the best one, I think, and I do
Wild
that
Turkey
in
what?
American Honey. There,
Oh,
honey
okay.
whiskey.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah,
that,
yeah,
in the Arnold Palmer like half and half icy lemonade.
Oh,
I
okay.
drank a whole bottle
Also
of it by
John
accident.
Daly.
And John
Ooh,
Daly,
whoops.
but better.
Daly.
But better.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, John.
Poor
Daly,
John Daly.
Look,
They're like you're like Arnold Palmer, but a drunk.
Well,
Dude, John
you
Daly
don't
does
think
not
that
give a
guy
fuck.
leans into
I
that?
love John Daly.
Completely.
Does he? I don't know.
you don't think
John
that guy
Daly was-
fucking loves that
I don't know anything
comparison?
about him other than
Oh, man.
Yeah.
if John Daly was Arnold Palmer but a drunk good, then
Yeah.
he would have no problems.
Yeah.
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 He's still playing golf with his wild pants, barefoot, smoking
Fucking
a
ripping
cigar,
cigarettes.
while walking out the tee.
Yeah.
Like
He's still going.
he is the pinnacle of guy who should not be a pro golfer, but somehow is too freaking good at it.
Yeah.
I just like he kind of like broke out around the same time that like Happy Gilmore came out. And it's just like, oh, it's like the real
He's like,
life.
ooh, I'm about to do
He's
this
like the
my
real
whole
life
life.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
It's like, what if all this, but I was shit faced most of the
Mm-hmm.
time.
Yeah. He's like if
Fair
I
enough.
was a professional golfer. Because I only get fucking hammered when I golf.
I was waiting for the connection.
Fair enough.
I was
Well,
just
yeah.
like, I didn't even know Dan golfed.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I drink with golf clubs. That's a more accurate statement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's. I
So
feel
how
like
about-
that? Seems like a waste of like why go to the golf course when you can just get shit faced anywhere.
Because outside.
Because it's outside.
You can shit faced anywhere outside.
Yeah,
if
but-
you're willing to deal with.
Yeah, but you get a golf
People look
cart.
down at you if you're drunk at 11
It's
o'clock
it's
in the
like a
morning
way to
just
not
sitting
get a
outside.
DUI.
Like, people are judging Jess right now. But
Always.
if you're drinking on a golf course at 11 a.m., no one really cares.
Yeah,
You're like, oh, it's just golfing.
like if you want to not
He's
get
playing a
judged,
sport. He's healthy.
you either need to golf or go to brunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, the brunch is the female version
Yeah.
of golfing.
Absolutely.
There
Yeah.
you go. See?
So me, I would rather go brunching, but that's just me being.
Because you're a woman.
Just sit down and get shit faced and then walk around.
There's a golf cart.
Yeah.
It's the
yeah,
only
like,
place.
I should drink and drive.
It's the only place
but you
you're
won't get a
legally
DUI.
allowed to drink and drive.
No, I'm like,
It's so much
sideways
fun.
in a Goddamn pond.
Well, you don't drink that much, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta. It's 18 holes. You gotta pace it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 18 beers.
There's a reason they came out with 18 pack of beers.
Right.
For
Fair.
golf.
One for each hole.
Yeah. They don't come out with the brunch pack of beers. It's called bottomless mimosas, bro.
Yeah, literally. That
You
is.
gotta drink cocktails at brunch.
All I'm saying is when I drink brunch, I'm drinking vodka.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can drink vodka golfing,
Vodka
man.
seltzer. There you go.
Yep.
So what?
Dan has now just convinced me to go golfing.
Let's go. That's what I do, a golf podcast.
Oh God.
So Sunny
Love
D, they have a hard version. What?
Arizona iced tea has one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also gross.
So good.
Oh,
No,
dude,
Is this,
fuck, it's
wait,
terrible.
wait.
the
Is
green
it-
tea one's really
This is very
good.
important. Is it still 99 cents for that big?
No, it's
Nope,
not.
unfortunately not.
Then fine.
But they do make the tall
It
boy.
tastes like it is, though.
And I think even the 99-cent can is up to like $1.25.
I like the
No,
green
it's
tea
really
ones.
not.
I don't like
Is it?
the other.
Someone
like
told
the
me it
regular or
was.
the peach
I will
ones.
double
Once
check.
again, I tried one and said nope.
Mountain Dew has.
Also gross.
It is also
So
gross.
so what?
Which is weird because Mountain Dew was like a mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
That's-
you're 12.
No, but like it was designed as like.
I went to the
Mountain Dew
Taco
was
Bell
always-
cantina in Nashville, and they served the tall boys of the hard Mountain Dews. And I was like, "Is this any more country than sitting in a Nashville Taco Bell cantina drinking a hard Mountain Dew and slugging down some tacos? I don't know what is."
Well, the tacos part got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're Taco Bell tacos. but
it's
also-
Taco Bell tacos. It's not like taco
You see
tacos.
NASCAR.
I'm sorry, but this is how I found out that Taco Bell has places that serve alcohol.
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
There's one in Boston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in Southie.
There you go.
Usually, if I'm
No one
in
goes there.
Boston, I'm at a brewery, so I don't.
Oh, look at me. I go to
Until you
breweries. I'm a
want
hipster.
tacos,
Look,
and
I
then
can't
that's where you
go
go.
drinking, Dan.
I got a flannel shirt on and it's 100 degrees outside. My cutoff jean shorts.
I think Dan's hallucinating.
We're on a podcast. Nobody knows what he looks like. So I
Fair.
built up a picture of fish in everybody's mind right now. Just like you, Hagrid.
Is there a? Is there something that it doesn't have a hard version that should?
Capri Sun.
Ooh.
Be and Gatorade.
Well,
Okay, look, I feel like Gatorade shouldn't be alcoholic because it is like what you drink when.
Pedialyte.
Yeah, it's Pedialyte or Gatorade when you're.
But hear me out. If you drink it while you're drinking, you're saving time.
You're probably not going
Right.
to be as hungover.
And you're
Right.
not
It just
hungover.
ruins you more.
It doesn't. I used to drink.
Gatorade and vodka always like fucked me up. It
Nah.
fucked me up for days.
Nope.
Because you drink more vodka than Gatorade.
Exactly.
You gotta get the right amount. You
What
let
about
Andy
those liquid
bartend for you.
IVs and then you put it in like a vodka
What is it?
water?
See, I
Like the
don't
liquid
love
IVs.
those in general
Why?
because I think they just taste like that vitamin shit. Like, but a Propel packet, fuck yeah.
Okay. All
It's
right.
like Gatorade, like Fast Twitch, the caffeinated Gatorade mix.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Those are-
But then you're
Yeah,
just
no,
drinking like a flavored vodka Red Bull.
I.
And you get
So a
I'm
rejuvenator.
waiting where the.
well, I'm pretty sure
yeah.
caffeine and booze isn't as great for you.
yeah.
As someone that
Hello, Four
often
Loko.
chews fucking caffeine gum while they're drinking. So
yeah.
I was gonna say I feel like you're just like
For
waiting
the
for your
generation
heart to fucking
Yeah.
fail.
for the generation that lived through
Yes.
the first wave of Four
Four
Locos.
Loko.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a reason they're illegal.
Low shit. No, but Capri Sun, that's a good answer. I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
one. I like that one.
I mean, it would have to.
Can it have to still be in the pouch?
It has to be in the pouch.
Has to be in
yeah.
the pouch. And you're gonna break the first straw, so come with two because you can never get the fucking. You
Yeah.
can never
That's a
get it in
sobriety check right there. If you
there. I
can't,
know, yeah.
can't have it.
No. If you open it on the first pass, you're cut off.
No way.
No.
I've never in my life opened Capri Sun on the first pass.
Well, let's go with a
if you
skill
have
issue
scissors
here
and
then.
you
If I've gotten that many reps in, that I'm like, boom, I got it. That is a concern.
But I almost feel like it would almost be like a shot.
Oh, I'd crush that.
They'd
thing
have to
so
get.
quick.
Yeah.
Capri
They'd have to
Sun,
be a
you
little
just-
bit
They
bigger.
got to be like a 16-ounce pouch or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Just suck them down in like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So
a good
either
one.
bigger or just a shot.
Oh,
Yep.
those little huggy barrels.
Yeah.
Those would be dope.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's like,
that'll be a good one.
like
them. They're barrel shaped.
Those little plastic.
No, I was literally.
I'm scared of Donkey Kong.
I was thinking more about like, are we back on the diabetes train?
I know. I mean,
well,
fair.
all good things are going to give you diabetes.
Yeah.
All I'm going is to like nostalgic things from my childhood.
Yeah.
that I would get shit.
Ecto cooler.
Yeah.
Oh, done that.
Ooh, that would be good.
So
Did I ever tell you? Hold on.
Orange vodka, Midori, and lemonade.
No, but just
I know. I'd get-
Ecto
I'm just-
cooler
I would
and
get it in a
vodka.
little juice- I
Yeah.
would do it in a juice box. I'm just saying. That's how you want to hit the flavor.
Yeah. That's good.
It's funny.
So,
when
go
we
ahead.
used to first start hanging around Plymouth,
Thought he was
like-
showing us a tattoo.
No, no, I hadn't- I hadn't
He's
itched, sorry.
Look at my
No, no.
ghost tattoo.
Not his tattoo. It's just
You got a
his heroin.
Slimer tattoo.
It's just his heroin problem.
when we first started hanging around Plymouth, like we were hanging out at Fridays, and like everyone there like concocted like an Ecto Cooler drink was whatever he just fucking said, and like that was it. Like I'd never heard, and all of a sudden they just started fucking popping up all over the place.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I would drink
Like
that all
Lucius
day
just had
long.
them on, kind of like not. As
So
like
what was
a
it?
special drink for one.
Vodka, orange vodka,
Orange
Midori,
vodka, Midori and lemonade.
lemonade. Okay.
Okay.
All right, word. I'd fuck with that.
Yeah.
I had my one of very few blonde moments that I've had in my life. When I was young but too old for this to happen, I
So yesterday.
Young, but you should have known better.
yeah, oh yeah.
So like 35.
Yeah. I was drinking an Ecto Cooler, so it had to have been when I was, I don't know. I was probably in my teens, but like well into my teens, not
they
like
brought it back like
13.
3
I was
years
probably
ago.
like 17.
Yeah.
And I was drinking an Ecto Cooler and I was looking at the box and I go, "What is an Ecto?" And my mom's like, "What?" I was like, "What fruit is an Ecto?" Because I'm seeing like the orange, like the fruit on the box, and I'm
Yeah.
like, "But like, what is an Ecto?" And she's like, so she sees this and she leans into it and she goes, "Oh, you've never heard of an Ecto fruit before?" And I was like, "No, what is it?" So she starts making this elaborate fucking story about what the fuck Ecto is.
Yeah.
And I go, "Wow, I can't believe, like, where do you, can you buy it at like a grocery store?" Like we start having,
Did she
I'm
send
like,
you to the grocery store?
That would've
I
been
would've
awesome.
sent
I
and
would've
I'm
done
like
it.
totally
yeah.
fucking believing everything that she's saying. And then finally she starts cracking up and she goes, "I'm just fucking with you. There is no Ecto fruit. Ecto is like the slime in Ghostbusters. That's why there's Slimer on there." And I went,
Oh.
Well, the funny part is, for a while they didn't even have Slimer on it.
yeah.
And it's like, it was so popular. Not that Ghostbusters isn't popular, but like there was nothing Ghostbusters in production in that.
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Originally, Ecto Cooler was a tie-in to the real Ghostbusters cartoon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That lasted like a season.
Yeah.
And then Ecto Cooler lasted like
Till now.
20 years. Yeah.
I'm sure we can still find it in the store.
Possibly. I know they brought
I'm
it back.
99.9% sure
they-
I've fairly seen it recently.
they did.
Well, they
bring it
did
back
a new
couple years
Ghostbusters
ago.
movie. What, last
Fair.
year?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
But,
So yeah, so I thought Ecto
Do
was
they
a
still
fruit.
just have it in like the metal can? Do they still do that?
I think they switched to plastic because
it's
metal's
plastic.
probably no
Been
bueno.
plastic for a while.
Because
But
kids
I-
are probably opening it and then cutting the shit out of their fingers.
And then just I
Wait,
don't.
when the fuck was it in a can?
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
wild,
you used to get,
kind
like-
of like cheese balls. You know, like cheese balls used to be in those metal cans,
Yeah.
and now they're like in the
Yeah,
plastic.
they used to
ones.
have
like,
like
all the
all like high
powdered
C.
Yeah.
drinks.
Oh
used to
no
come
no
in
no
can
that's no no no
mixers.
no 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 no
Oh,
no no
just
no.
high C.
No, I'm thinking
Oh, you
completely
think, like,
different
the
can.
drinks?
Yeah, like you got like a liter can and you had to use the fucking can opener.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the pineapple juice
Pineapple
can.
juice.
I didn't know they
Yeah,
had Ecto
yeah.
Cooler in that. I thought it was
Yeah.
always just juice boxes.
Like all high C was sold in that.
did not know that.
Yep.
Back
in my
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I'm not the old one anymore.
To have my can opener on my keychain for my sardines.
I will say somebody tried to open up a can of like we accidentally got like the large can of pineapple juices the other day instead of the smaller ones
Yeah,
at my
yeah.
restaurant, and this girl's like taking the like the can opener, and she's like the big fat one. She's fucking stabbing it, and I go, "Hold on a second. And she's like, "Whoa, how do you open this?" And I was like, and I opened like the can
Yeah.
like you fucking should. And she's like, "Oh, I've never had it open up a can like that before."
Well,
I'm like,
most of the cans now are
what
still
are you
pull tops.
Yeah,
doing?
Yeah.
That's a
She's
couple
like in her
kids
early
how open
20s.
cans.
She's like
Yeah.
fucking going ham on it, like stabbing the
because
shit out of it.
The only thing that comes in those cans is the giant things of pineapple.
Pineapple juice, yeah.
which
Yeah. And tuna fish.
Tuna fish has, well, we do the little spindle thing.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But I'm like saying, like,
busting
the-
out like
Yeah.
the giant, like the can opener like that for that.
Well, I feel like most kids don't even know how to use like the little cans because
Yeah.
what cans they all soups and
Kids
stuff.
these
fucking
days.
pull tabs.
Full tab, yeah.
So I wouldn't be
What
surprised.
else? What other good?
Those little
like-
Kool-Aid things with the twist off tops.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Those
like
would be
the
dope.
plastic
That
squirt
is-
bottle ones.
The Kool-Aid
Oh,
bursts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Kool-Aid bursts. That's what they were called. That's
Speaking
right.
of diabetes and a little plastic.
Jesus Christ. So basically, we just need to go to the Dollar Tree because I feel like they sell all of this
But
stuff.
I want the booze in it already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Fair.
I don't want to work
Marinating.
for it. I just want to
Yeah.
twist it
I
and
don't wanna
drink
mix
it.
it like I have a problem. I just
Yeah.
It's not a problem. You're being innovative.
I don't want to have to take the top off, drain some down, top.
You don't
up
want to
with
have to take your top
vodka.
off?
Almost never.
None of us want you to take your top off.
That's the right response, Andy. Thank you.
What if you had like a nip, but it was in like those kind of like wax soda balls that you had like piped in.
That'd be great.
Those things are gross
Be like,
anyway.
what's that? Tequila?
Then you just chew the wax the whole time.
Yeah.
It's a little wax rum and coke.
Yeah. Oh my
That'd be
God.
sick. I'm here
Yeah, there's
for
a
it.
whole untapped market. Someone needs to get on this.
I'm not sure those don't exist.
I know, right? I feel like
I feel like they don't, for the same reason candy cigarettes don't exist anymore.
right.
Yeah.
Jesus, candy
And
cigarettes.
the funny thing is, like, you can't sell candy cigarettes. You can't have cigarette ads with cartoons in them. You can't have flavored tobacco or baked cartridges. You want
In
to make
Massachusetts.
you want to make Warhead beer? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like alcohol somehow slips under the radar. No one gives a shit.
Dude,
Yeah, well.
the old like Joe Camel like merchandise is the best stuff ever. They just need to make that again.
Oh my god, that
Bring
was,
it back.
yeah.
Bring it back.
And candy cigarettes. The ones that you can blow the sugar
I was
out.
going to
it's
say,
good
you
stuff.
could.
Oh yeah.
I was just about to say, was I like remembering wrong, or like could you actually used to like puff?
Yeah, those like
Yeah.
the
With
ones
the
like
candy
the
cigarettes.
bubblegum ones.
Yeah, the bubblegum ones
Yeah,
have
that's
like a
right.
hole
That's
in
right.
the
That's
middle.
right. Yeah. It's filtered.
Now would they have like candy pre-rolls?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Candy pre-rolls.
Is that real?
No, I'm just saying. If we're gonna bring back candy cigarettes. Like, why not candy pre-rolls?
I want to go one of those like cigarette vending machines to get candy cigarettes.
God,
If
for
fucking people
Lucy's.
make edibles, like make a fucking candy pre-roll. That would be fucking funny.
I'm sure they're out there.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. We know people, Andy.
I'll talk to my weed people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know we
people.
people. We'll talk to our.
Do you have questions, or are we just gonna?
There was
keep-
another point I was gonna make. and
Okay,
I
what's your other fucking
got
point?
Sidetracked with
God
the,
fucking damn
Oh, the
it!
diabetes got to
Yeah.
it.
with the
Oh, the diabetes.
Oh, that.
It's been that long, dude.
no. I just wanted to know roughly where we are
Like halfway through, probably.
A third of the way there.
because I didn't pull up questions.
Because, we were too busy talking about what childhood
Diabetes.
drinks we'd like to get shit faced.
How do we
Yeah,
ruin
why
our
not?
childhood?
It's called
Like, is there
fucking
anything
bar
left?
talk, not fucking stupid talk.
Hawaiian punch.
I mean,
If you remove
What?
the stupid talk from bar talk would be 2
it'd be,
minutes long.
it would be
It'd
mostly
be like, "Hi, welcome to Bar Talk. You can email
End
us
of
at."
story.
I do like the shift this show took where like at
50
first we
minutes of
talked
dead
about
air.
like bar stuff and now we just talk like we're assholes sitting at a bar.
Yeah.
This episode,
Fair.
this episode is very.
I feel like most of our episodes
I mean,
are like
most
that.
episodes are, but it's
And now two of
definitely-
us are looking at our phones.
Yeah.
It is definitely the first to second recording of.
Well, I thought I
okay,
had a
we're
topic,
little
but I don't
focused
think I
to
do.
you. We gave up on that 2 drinks ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jess has killed an entire Stanley full of Truly. Almost.
Almost. Actually,
Almost.
truly and a half.
Truly. Fish said 14 fucking.
Listen, I have
Moscow
a
mules.
whole case in my car, so I can keep going if you want me to. But
It's your life, man.
I didn't ride my motorcycle here today, which
It'd be
that was
hard
a
to
wise
fit-
choice.
It'd be hard.
Oh,
to
did you
fit-
say you did or didn't?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I
Wait,
did not.
Jess can top off on the ride home.
Oop.
Oh,
Whoa.
audio.
Sound on. Oh, jeez.
Who has their sound on their phone anymore?
I don't know.
Sorry, boomer.
Even just how he's sitting right now with his glasses on the tip of his fucking nose.
Fuck you.
Fucking crampy over here.
This is what we like to call the nonsense episode.
All right, so this is a question that we've had before, but this is a little different. It's
Okay.
about policies about boyfriend and girlfriends hanging out. This one's about their dishwashers.
What?
Our dishwasher's boyfriend hangs out nonstop.
Like,
Like hanging out in the dish pit?
Sometimes he buys a drink in the bar, but often doesn't. He just left a 1-star Google review. Wow. That's
I have so many follow-ups that I'm never
I
gonna
know.
get the answer to.
I
Like,
know.
Is he hanging out at the bar? Is he coming in? Is he wandering into the kitchen?
Right.
What did his
Is it
1-star
your-
review say?
Literally. You say. But if you're wandering into the kitchen, you don't work there, you get kicked out. I don't care who you're dating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Like, there's fire and knives.
Yeah.
and a
Get
step.
out.
And a step.
A step.
Yeah, I mean, that's insane. He's like, is he helping? Like, is he helping
Like,
wash dishes?
I don't.
Like,
Yeah,
I just need to know about this review.
yeah.
1-star review. Didn't let me hang out in the kitchen
Yeah.
with my girlfriend
Yeah,
who was
literally.
washing dishes. I'm
Service was kind of underwhelming, but the dishwasher, great.
The cleanest dishes in town.
Yeah.
Cleanest glass I've ever drank out of, 1 star.
That's wild. Yeah. Just let your fucking significant other do their job.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
People are.
It's fine if they want to come in and like,
I
grab a
get them
drink or
coming
get
in.
whatever. But like, it's too distracting on so many levels that like your significant other like sits there and hangs out for a while. Like it's distracting to the manager because you're trying to like, all right, are they ringing all their drinks that they should be ringing in? Are they
washing all their dishes?
Yeah. Are they like, are they paying attention to other guests and not just talking to that person? Like, there's just so many factors. Just come in and be a normal customer. Don't just sit there and I don't know.
Like it's weird when it's like front of house people because then you're interacting
but the
with,
dishwasher.
you're interacting with them.
Like, what if like a boyfriend was like a line cook and they just came back there and they just
back
watched
of
him
house.
like cook food?
There's so many things don't make sense about it.
Yeah, go away. Wash dishes at
They're
home.
washing dishes. What are they getting into trouble that you're worried about that you're going to go sit at their work?
Their job is fill the rack, run the rack through the machine, take the rack out.
Maybe it's the fill the rack part that he's concerned about, if you know what I'm
They've
saying.
been filling the wrong rack.
Hey-o.
Maybe feeling the rack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were a little too into that.
Racks on racks, man.
Look, you aren't comfortable. Dan was trying to make direct eye contact. And I'm just
Well, you were talking about taking your shirt off, so
Yeah, he was staring at your rack
Stop
through your
staring at my
shirt.
show me them titties.
Those flounders. Oh, this is so unhinged.
Okay.
And I haven't been drinking.
It's not even my fault.
I'm planning on installing FRP panels in the men's bathroom to combat graffiti. What chemicals?
What panels?
FRP?
I don't know what that means.
They're like it's like a plastic,
All right, Home Depot guy.
like a dry erase kind of thing.
I knew we kept him here for a reason. you know?
Right?
The home material guy.
What chemicals can I use to remove graffiti that will not damage the FRP? Well,
like
you guys
anything
don't know what the
flammable?
fuck it is.
Yeah.
Go with a magic eraser. Magic eraser.
I've thought
They're
about
not perfect. Like,
so
they're not gonna
I've
take
thought
everything,
about
But nobody
like,
is.
painting the walls in the bathroom like the chalkboard paint.
Don't do that.
What do you mean?
All right. So I've been in one place that did that, and I got
Like almost
I'm like-
embracing the fact that people are gonna fucking draw all over the walls anyway.
right.
Yeah.
So,
but then I was like,
the
"Meh."
one place that I was like that, the walls were covered, which whatever. But then you're like, gross. Who's touching all this chalk? But
No, but like not providing the chalk.
oh, this place provided.
No, I just meant like painting it in
Who's
that.
got chalk with them?
It's all those types of markers. So you'd be able to wipe it off like better than if
Yeah.
it's just like.
so is that like
Okay, so
Do you know what I'm
that's-
saying?
I see what. So
Yeah.
you're doing it as a preventive. I thought you were just being like, fuck it, like.
so wait, is it like Sharpie not resistant, but like can you wipe Sharpie off better than
Well, if you're using a Sharpie, it's probably black anyway. So if you're using chalkboard paint, then it's black paint. Then
so the next time you sharp like a
yeah.
gold Sharpie?
if you
yeah,
paint-
but
if
like
paint it
you
black,
can wipe it off a little
Challenge
bit
accepted.
better. Yeah, that's fair. Dan's just gonna have like colored Sharpies all over town.
I haven't had a graffiti contest in Jordan's bathrooms in a while.
Well,
Yeah.
no, he's embracing it now though.
I know.
And that's the thing. It's like you can't prevent people from doing it. So what are you gonna do? Pat them down for markers? Like no.
Yeah.
So like,
Bathroom
and New World
attendants.
was getting like bad for a little while. So like, I just painted it over black. Like the bathroom stall.
Yeah.
Like was getting bad. So I just
'Cause, like-
painted over the whole thing black.
Yeah, and I feel like if you paint it black, you're kind of limiting them.
Yeah.
They have to
They have to
have
plan-
a plan.
They have
Yeah.
Yeah.
to plan ahead to show up.
It's
with,
not like you just happen to have a Sharpie on you.
yeah.
Yeah. Like a silver or gold one or something like that. So you can write on the
Right.
black wall. But like, it's just like, you just, I mean, but then there's stickers and there's people that are apparently sitting in the shitter, like fucking carving shit into the walls.
Well,
it's like, there's always going to be
This was my point about the place that had like the chalk and the.
Yeah.
It was a single seater.
Yeah, of
Like-
course. Of course.
You're in there fucking drawing
Well,
the
yeah,
Mona
because
Lisa.
what do you
I
do-
had to take a piss. Let's go. Get the fuck out.
well, that, again, like, that's why the bathroom stall at New World I had to pay paid over, but
Yeah.
not the urinal because you're too busy holding. Well, some people don't have to use both hands, but but like and even in the women's room, like the mirror, like they're just keying fucking graffiti into the mirror, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Like why? Like
why? I left my tag in this bathroom. You can't even read it, number one, because it's just scratching into the mirror with probably a car key is what I'm assuming that it is. But I don't know. I feel like there's like, it's very rare. Like there's
Chicks,
very
man.
little thing.
I had no idea.
Listen, bitches are fucking just as terrible in the bathrooms as men are. So
Oh, you're worse.
Yeah.
100% worse.
Yeah.
As somebody who's had to clean both.
Yeah.
Yep.
100% worse.
I don't know. The only time I've had to clean shit up off a floor, it was in the men's room.
I've seen it in the women's room.
See, here's the thing. I've had to clean shit once out of a men's room, but the other 10 years of cleaning that bathroom, like, the men's room was never that bad again. The ladies' room was always
Why? Hold on.
work every
Why,
single
let me.
time.
And this goes for both men and women's rooms. Why is everything so fucking wet? Why is every surface in every bathroom area always wet? Why do they just let the sink run? Why is what sopping?
Just had some bathroom problems this week.
You know, like those old, those old school like Oil of Olay commercials where they like splash the water onto their face to rinse their face.
I'm
I feel like
saying it
every
is
fucking person is
there's
doing that.
constantly standing water.
But why is it even
It's a
in like an
ventilation thing.
airport?
There's always
It's
like,
just
always
water
kinda damp 'cause
everywhere.
There's water constantly sitting there in the toilet,
Yep.
and if it's not ventilated properly,
I'm not talking about a toilet. I'm talking about like sinks.
yes, what I'm saying is that is the coldest spot in the thing. So any ambient water is going to condense on that sink.
Fucking Mr.
No,
Wizard
I'm
over
talking
here.
about like just puddles and puddles of water.
And also dipshits who don't understand how sinks work. But that's
I think
that's
that's
the
the,
answer.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the problem.
what do you mean I can't? I don't.
Dear
to
everybody,
run
when
the
you
water?
go into a public area and you use their bathroom, and you notice that there's puddles of water, or maybe you left a puddle of water, just clean it up.
It's definitely never going to happen.
No. I'm trying to make the world.
You're
go
going to get
around
world
here a
peace
little bit.
first before you get
I
that
know, yeah,
shit.
that's fair.
You're in a public restroom. Please do not run the water long enough to think you're going to get hot water because you're not. You're going to get kind of warm
Yeah.
at best.
Or are you going to have no hot water if you're someplace in Marshall that doesn't feel like paying to get their water heater fixed?
And if you want to understand that, go back and listen to the last episode.
Frankly, at that point, I'm just
All right,
glad
next
you're
question.
washing your hands.
Fish has too much to say. I don't like this. Continue.
Yeah, give me a microphone.
Jess doesn't like someone else talking over her.
This is bullshit.
Okay, I don't think either of you do this, but I would love to hear your answer.
Okay.
Would anyone mind sharing how they choose server of the month?
Oh,
I
my
wish I did this, Sandy.
I feel like Dan would be
I-
like, all right, the first person who can get me 7 different Happy Meals.
I would actually like to go to the opposite side of this pyramid and give you my least server of the month. And I would love
I'm-
to have a ranking board.
so fucking happy that you just asked this question because we were doing like employee of the month at the place that I work now.
Okay, I was going to say at New World? Like,
No,
you didn't
at
have enough.
the place that I work
There's
now.
always Carl.
Yeah, it's always Carl.
First of all, that would be a fucking
Yeah.
stellar
Yeah.
job.
But the manager, like, we just swapped managers, so he's now at a different location. And so someone literally asked me yesterday, hey, are we going to still do employee of the month now that so-and-so is gone? And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't have time for that.
What'd you get for winning?
We got them like a $40 like Visa gift card or something.
Okay.
Yeah. But no, we didn't get like a gift card for like the place that I work at, or like we didn't like here's a free pizza that you probably would have eaten anyway. Like we
Here's a
would give them
t-shirt.
like a Visa, Visa gift card, yeah.
Some Bud Light.
From yeah, choosing employee of the month. Nah, I don't know. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do what you do. Is like, all right, what would you give them for the least, like the worst server of the month? What would you give them?
And you would turn it into a fucking league, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Just gonna have
yeah.
you guys.
Dan's
I-
gonna get to work tonight and then be like, hey, I got a question. I'm busy.
I got something to figure out.
I'm making a standing board.
Guys, this is not the question. The question is after Dan sets up his server league, when do the rest of us start playing fantasy servers?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell
When
yeah.
are we setting up the fantasy server track?
I hate
Okay.
that I'm going to make this reference, but I feel like this system will work.
Okay.
So, my wife Alicia's new thing is she watches this terrible show called Dance Moms. And for people who
I
haven't
don't know
seen,
of it, but just from the name,
don't-
Yeah,
it's awful.
it's
It's the
terrible.
worst.
It's
And it's
terrible.
about like
It's
pretty much child labor.
Services should be like watching this and then just showing up. Here.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it's about this lady that runs this famous dance studio. And what she does after every week is she calls it like the pyramid of success, and she ranks the kids. Like, and these are like young kids.
Young kids, like
that's fucking
like
horrible.
8-year-olds,
Right. They're
like yeah.
5-year-olds.
and it's like these, you were the worst and they're the best. And I want to fucking do that. I'm gonna make a pyramid. I might do this.
You should do it.
You should do
I
it
might get in trouble, but it'll be okay.
Look,
Yeah, but
because you could be like, listen, you're,
Well,
you're
if I
at the
just-
bottom of the
in
pyramid.
trouble's
That
different
just
than
means
fired.
Well, the
that
problem
means
is
that you need to work yourself
if
up.
I make the
That's
pyramid, it's
motivation.
on paper. But if I just tell them to their face, there's no
Yeah.
proof that I did this.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
and it's fine. And every couple of
Just have
recordings,
a-
Dan will be here like explaining his pyramid to us on the radio with visual aids for those.
I'm gonna start making up nicknames for my staff.
There you go.
You don't have nicknames for yourself.
Well, I do, but like none that I could say.
Yeah. Just
them.
alternate names. Alternate names.
No, I actually just call them to their face so they know. I don't want any confusion. I want them to know what they did.
Listen to me, tier 5. Let's go.
You need to upsell more.
Fortunately, this pyramid would be very heavy based.
So what would you rank them on? Their sales or how much of a headache they are?
How much of a headache they are.
The only thing
A
that
little bit
really
of both,
matters in
maybe.
management is how annoying to be arguing.
Yeah.
It usually goes hand in hand. If you're
Yeah,
doing your
yeah.
job and you have 5 sales, you're not bothering me.
Right. That's fair. That's fair.
This is the greatest idea like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
This-
let us know
yeah.
in like enough the next month.
Welcome to the pyramid of success.
Yeah. Yeah, see if you word it like that, it doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah.
It's fine until they realize that after 6 months, top 3 levels have never actually been filled in.
I'm just going to be at the top of the pyramid every time.
It's like
It'll be
the pinnacle.
my dog.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
My dog's better at this job than you are. And she doesn't even come here.
Look, Snarls would make amazing tips.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely would. Definitely would.
That I always say, like,
Walking out with a little like thing of mozzarella sticks on her back. It
Yeah.
would-
yeah.
I'm down for this.
They would the food would make it to nowhere because she'd figure out to eat it. But like, they'd be like, "Oh my god, that's adorable! She ate a cheeseburger."
Actually, you know what's funny? Well, my neighbor's dog, like, accidentally got out yesterday, but all he did was go up to the Amazon driver, and the Amazon driver gave him the package, and he put it in his mouth, and he walked back to the house. And
That's
I was like,
awesome.
we were like, "Did you?" Matt was like, "Did you train your dog to do that?" She's like, "I've never seen her do that in my life." I was like,
That's fun.
"That's amazing."
Awesome.
The
Best dog
saw it
ever.
on TikTok. He's like, I got this. This isn't hard.
This is my question. Mm-hmm. What is the difference on Mother's Day versus Father's Day?
Oh,
Nobody cares about dads, and that's why it also falls on Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
we're all just here to check in on the dad.
I have an additional thing to add to that, but Justice.
So.
As the woman,
in
Jess, tell us.
I know.
yeah.
I'm not a mother nor a father, so I don't know. But I mean,
You're
in
a
my
real motherfucker sometimes.
yeah, I am a mother. So I don't know. Like in the restaurant business, I always feel like moms want to go out to eat with their family.
And on
Dads
Father's
always
Day,
want
Mom
to,
wants
like-
dad to go out to eat with a
Like
family.
no, yeah, like dads want to go do something.
I was gonna say
like, they'll
dads
go
want
play
to be
golf.
left alone.
Cookout day.
Yeah, they'll they'll go play golf
What's
alone, or
fucked
maybe
up
they'll
though?
like.
Cookout dad, like dad, go work harder, man.
It's like, go be by yourself for an hour and then tell us when the chicken wings are done. I mean,
I don't know. I feel
If
like
I was
that's
me,
more
I'm
work.
if I was me on Father's Day,
right.
I'd be like, I'm going by myself to a bar where no
As
one
the
knows
father,
where I am.
Andy, you tell us.
it's the
So
Give us your inside baseball, as
speaking,
Fish's references like to be.
I find that Mother's Day is like everyone is like, oh, I got to do something Mother's Day, da da da, and then I typically find the wife is like, oh, this is what we're doing for Father's Day, and the guy's like,
Yeah. All right, I guess so.
whatever.
and then
Yeah.
like, when is that again?
Yeah.
Which is part of the problem. But
See, it's
Yeah,
the
Father's
problem
Day is
because
this-
you guys, the dads just get neglected, man. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh, it's Father's Day. Who cares?
But
It's just
the thing
another
that
Sunday.
I
gotta
will-
go mow the goddamn lawn.
But that is why Father's Day is in the middle of Men's Mental Health Day. So
Exactly.
you actually pay attention, and no one still does.
But
Yeah.
this is the one thing that is a thing.
It's also Pride Month too, you know.
Yeah, but a thing that
It's
is
more for daddies than dads.
Yeah.
Heyo.
there's a thing on Father's Day that not everyone knows about. But
What about sugar daddies? Do they have their own day?
see, as a father, I can't even talk about it. No,
We're trying to prove your point.
it's a very common day for dance schools to hold dance
Yes, that's
recitals.
fair.
It's a
Yep.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I confess to that.
Yeah.
Because when I used to dance when I was younger, yeah.
And
Yep, it was always.
they are. I'm gonna like be very conservative in this estimate. 8.5 hours long.
Yep, that's
That's
fair.
wild.
It is
They
fair.
Suck.
That's fair.
They suck.
Yep.
They're awful.
I'm with you on that one.
Your daughters did this dance for you, fathers. I'm like, dude,
And then they
can it
put
be like 5 seconds? Let's go, everyone. 100 kids dance at once.
No, what sucks is that you have to go. Like your kid could be in one dance, but it's like in the middle of the show. You
Yeah.
can't just show up in the middle of the recital. You have to go
Yeah.
for the whole fucking
and
thing.
then they'll ask you in front of your kid, well, do they want to be in the finale?
Yep. So now you gotta wait.
Like, no,
Like-
this is my day.
Fucking great. Awesome.
And then you're like,
By the way, it's $40 for the shirt for
We're
them to
going
wear.
back to Dance
It is a
Moms.
fucking scam. It is the
Dance
worst.
dads.
Yeah.
dance dad. Yeah, this episode's been called Dance Dads.
Dance dads.
Yeah. When I was
I opened some
married-
old wounds in Andy's life right now.
yeah, dude. Oh,
He's gonna go home and curse out Abby Lee Dance
when
Studio.
when I was married, I literally went. I picked up my daughter and took them home, and like was literally like, I'm never going back to that school. Like they are
Yeah.
the worst fucking people.
How many times do you have to go back?
No, I never did. I was like, I'm never going
The
back.
next day, divorce.
Yeah. But like I'm pretty like engaged. Like around Christmas, like I was involved in the Christmas shopping that year. I happened to do all the wrapping just because like that's how it worked out. But it's like I don't know. Like I don't understand why people get stressed out about the holidays. Fucking buy a present. If someone gives you a present you didn't expect
Yeah.
it, cool, whatever. Say thank you.
You know what I think too? It's really hard to buy gifts for dad.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
People
Because you can
bullshit. Like
you
they
can-
buy you fucking tools. I'm like
Okay, but-
you're giving me chores.
But you can continue, like, for instance, like, I always, I've now reached the limit of what I can buy my dad.
Yeah.
Like, I've known for a really long time, like, this or that or whatever. Like, he really loves golf. Well, that gets old, right? He's going to buy his own clubs. He's going to
Right.
buy his own balls. He's going to buy his own whatever. So you can only buy so many things. Tools, yeah. 9 times out of 10, if he's a tool guy, he probably already has his own fucking tools.
Yep.
You know, you buy him, my dad loves coffee, so I would buy him coffee. Like, now I'm running out of ideas at the age of 40 and
it's
being like,
tough.
Dad, I don't know what the fuck you want me to do anymore. Like,
I'm that way with my son. Like I have a very hard time buying stuff for my son just because like he likes what he likes, but like if he wants a video game, he fucking buys it.
right.
I also have an
Well,
ex-wife.
that's like a kid thing, though, too.
yeah, but
like,
I also have an ex-wife who lives with them. So
Yeah.
like if he mentions something, she fucking buys it. So now I'm like trying to like beat them both to the punch.
I mean, I've been alcohol.
I had the better gift than you.
for like 20 years. So
Yeah,
I
gift
got
cards are-
nothing.
But
Right,
all
like,
right.
gift
It's
cards
like-
are just like,
Well, it's that kind
again,
of thing where it's like he goes out to eat a lot, so I get him gift cards to local restaurants to give him places to try.
yeah.
I'm gonna let you guys.
So I'm not a horrible.
yeah,
I mean, I'm not
As a
this kid, but
stepdad,
still.
Dan.
Yes,
dude, I'm gonna get fucking nothing.
I was gonna say, do you do
Yeah.
do they?
No, but you know what? All day Sunday, I'm gonna tell everyone, leave me the fuck alone. This is my day.
and they're gonna be like, you're at work.
I'm not. I have the day off.
Oh, dude.
Didn't take it off,
Yeah.
but it's Saturday.
The tool thing, and this is from like watching my parents. I always found like to be the dickest gift because it's very passive aggressive. Been like, oh, I bought you that tool for that thing that I've been asking you to do for the last 6 months.
So I think that's different. Like,
and that's why she gets a new vacuum on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
It's,
yeah, I like
it's that
it.
Yeah,
kind of thing where
but
I got you a new
fair enough.
but
dishwasher.
that shit doesn't fly. I'm
it
yeah. It's
depends
Listen.
on how projecty you are in the.
I bought you a
Yeah.
lifetime supply of
There
dish
are-
soap. Now get to it.
there are people who like to do that shit. That's fine.
Yeah.
But,
Honey, I
like,
got you a 12-pack of Magic Erasers. Happy Father's Day. Also, I haven't told you about the grout yet.
also, there's graffiti on our FRP.
Yeah, all right. I need you to clean that.
This is a family restaurant now. We're good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't know. Like it, like sales wise in the restaurant, Mother's Day. Well, in most places I've worked, Mother's Day is busier than Father's Day.
Yeah.
So we're
New
the
World
opposite.
was the opposite.
Yeah.
Really?
New World Father's Day was busier.
Interesting.
than Mother's Day. But
Same.
again, it was just like, it's like a beer restaurant.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure.
Yeah, you don't bring your mom to.
Yeah, you're not bringing your mom to
Stats.
Stats.
Yeah.
Mom,
I'd go to
sports
Stats.
bar, yeah.
My
There are some like we get some
No,
mom like
yeah,
they
you don't-
love it there. Like
my
we wanna
college
go.
roommate worked at a adult
Hooters.
video store,
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good Father's Day.
and he's like, Father's Day, no one comes in, and I'm
It's
like,
the day after Father's
but
Day.
and I'm like, really? He goes, yeah, everyone knows where Dad is on Father's Day. That makes sense now.
It's the day after Father's Day is the busiest day where they didn't get any for Father's Day, and then they have to go fucking figure it out
Yeah,
themselves.
I don't think that place really had slow days other than Father, because I think I was I think that's how the conversation started. Like he had to like work Christmas or some shit. And I'm like, you guys are fucking open on Christmas? He's like, the only day worth closing is Father's Day. And I'm like,
That's
I don't
so
understand.
funny.
He's like, everyone knows where Dad is on Father's Day. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
No one knows where we are on Christmas is concerning on some level.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, where'd Dad go on Christmas? Don't ask.
No, I think it's more the people who
He went to
don't-
his happy place.
Yeah.
who don't have someone to celebrate.
Yeah.
Not everyone celebrates Christmas.
No, but not
True.
everyone celebrates.
Father's Day.
3/4 of this podcast is not celebrating Father's Day.
Well,
At least not.
I'm one of them.
but you still have a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Hope he doesn't listen.
So Fish is. So we'll know Fish will be at the adult video store. on Father's Day.
He's like, God damn it, why is it closed?
And he'll be like, I didn't even know these things still existed.
Video Extra and Taunton. Still kicking.
I'd assume it's mostly toys at this point, but I haven't been to check in 20 years, so.
He's like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
going on the way home.
Don't
It's a
fool
pit stop
everybody,
on the way
Fish.
Yeah.
Update in my life. We started doing DoorDash.
Ooh, welcome to my nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, the restaurant did?
Yep.
I thought you meant like you.
I started selling my meat on DoorDash.
I was very concerned about that segue.
Yeah, we just started DoorDash 2 weeks ago. So far, it hasn't been bad.
Do
Yeah.
you have it go directly to your kitchen, or do you have to put the orders into?
Nope,
the
it goes
stupid
directly
tablet?
to our kitchen.
That's the best way. We used to
Yeah.
have it so like tablets will come up and
Right.
they would just beep. And it was
Yep.
a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. It goes directly to our kitchen, and our company has it so paranoid, like has all of us so paranoid about like making mistakes that I think that we're like I know for me, every time I see DoorDash like pop up on our thing, I'm like, okay, we gotta make sure this is perfect, otherwise they're gonna fucking yell at us. But like,
What
so
happens
far
when
so
the
good.
delivery guys fucking eat your pizzas?
We seal everything.
You seal it.
Yeah, so we have like non-tamper, like tamper-proof stickers that we put on our pizza boxes and all of our bags.
Oh.
So, like, I've seen a couple of like as a customer of DoorDash, I've seen a few places that have done it.
Yeah.
So like, it's not like totally uncommon, but we like even if it's like one thing, we make them put it in like a big brown paper bag.
Yep.
So we can staple it, seal it with a sticker. We write their name like super huge on the bag, and then we like staple the receipt and we check everything off. Like it's like a fucking process. Because
a lot of fucking work.
well, yeah, but like, especially where we are, like that's a huge market that was untapped because we're in the middle of nowhere and people are already using it like crazy.
Yeah.
And we've had it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So it's definitely something that will grow the business.
Yeah.
But like they've had like everybody in the office is like, everything has to be perfect or it's gonna be fucking a shit show. And so like every time I come up, I'm like, I'll just pack it myself. Like
I can't wait till you get that first angry phone call where the DoorDash guy fucks up and they call and yell at you.
yeah.
They're
That's
like,
what I'm gonna
What do you
pass it off
mean
to my
this
other
guy's
manager."
taking 45 minutes? I'm like, bro, I don't know.
This
He
guy
doesn't
on
work for
DoorDash,
me.
yeah.
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 It's probably on
Well,
a bike.
So like you can
Oh, God.
see
Dude, that's
well,
the best.
that's the thing with you. So
Yeah.
like even though like your customers are probably close by, it takes forever for
Ever.
them to get to them. We like I've looked at the map of where most of our customers are. A lot of them are in the neighborhood that we are. And
Yeah.
it's just older people that
it's
don't want to go out. Like they want to.
Crazy where people like
The furthest that we saw was downtown Plymouth, and I was like, "But
That's
why didn't
one
you
right-
just order
But
from the
there's-
one in downtown Plymouth?"
yeah,
Like,
it's so
Just whatever.
bizarre. Like
They make my chicken broccoli and ziti better.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
And
oh,
then-
better.
I feel like I've heard people.
no,
they
that's
make
a
their
fact.
preference. Yeah.
It is different. Like,
Is it?
the pizzas and there's one location that the pizza is definitely better than the other, and I'm convinced it's the oven because it's just like seasoned.
Yeah,
it's
like
older,
the oven
it's
and the
yeah.
pan.
Yeah, whatever.
Pans
Yeah,
make a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's been the new thing with us is DoorDash. So far and have you ever had to like call customer service for
Yeah, they
something?
fucking suck.
Dude, I've had 2 amazing experiences.
You're lucky
I
because
don't
you've only done it for a week.
I know that's true.
Well, yeah,
But
check
I've had
back
to
in
call-
2 months.
Wait. Is DoorDash paying you for this?
No.
All right.
I just was like, I was
Just wait.
Oh, what's that new tattoo you have? Right there?
It's a DoorDash QR code, and you scan it and go to my restaurant.
Don't worry.
I talked to them and they were
any
super
endorsement money
efficient.
she's gonna get, I'm gonna sink on her real quick.
All I'm saying
I just was like, so paranoid about having it, and so far it's been like pretty.
You'll get there,
pretty
don't worry.
good. I'm just waiting for the dasher.
What's the next day that you work?
Tomorrow.
Never.
Because I'm like, that's the day where it's all gonna go.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
talked
yeah.
it up so much.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I know that. I know a lot of the issues are dasher issues, like the people themselves.
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most part. So like them bitching about waiting too long or not getting the right stuff, or like I've literally had someone consume my food in front of my house and then leave. Like,
Yep.
And the only reason why I knew that it actually happened was because I found the fucking wrappers in my front yard. The
You
next
drove
morning.
up beeping, giving you the fucking finger.
So they have to
I
like
was
say
never
that
here.
it was complete. So they drove all the way to my house.
So the
they
phone
ate the
tracked on the
fucking
right.
food in my fucking driveway in front of my house, and then drove away and said they delivered my food, and they never did. And in the morning of, I saw Taco Bell wrappers, and the only reason why I know it was mine was because it was a fucking Crunchwrap Supreme, and the fucking Crunchwrap Supreme wrappers right there.
And you live in the
And-
woods with
That's
no one else
insane.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they drove away.
So
So I'm waiting for that to happen.
I'm gonna give you a tip.
Okay, give me all the tips.
When they pick up their food, you need to watch them confirm they picked it up.
Yes.
Because,
So far, I see a lot of them taking pictures.
well, a lot of them will do it. They'll come in, take it, and if you don't watch them slide, I have this order.
Yeah.
Then that's their food now, and you're gonna get the same person, another driver come back to pick up that same exact order. Then you just watch drive off for you. So,
Ah,
and they can't because those drivers and stuff, they're not like they're
Yeah.
not under contract, so they
Right.
can't get fired.
Yep.
Like maybe, and there's no proof that
Right.
they did it. They say,
So far, a lot of the drivers take a picture of the bag
Yeah.
before they leave.
and it could be totally different
Yeah.
out here and
Yeah.
than the city, but
Yeah.
we do a lot of that. And then I'm like, yeah, someone already got it, and then someone else comes, and someone else comes. I'm like, I'm not remaking unless the order comes back in, because then we're just losing
Yeah, for sure.
money twice.
That's fucking wild.
So have fun.
I always
Yeah.
want, like, there's Panera has, like, you can order online, and then there's just like a shelf they put it on that you just walk
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
And I'm like amazed at that. People just
So
don't
that's the
walk
other
in
thing.
there.
They don't want us to do that right now,
Yeah.
where they can just grab themselves. Because
Yeah.
again, like, what if they just grab 2 bags and like,
Just
all right,
someone on
this
the
is
way
my
out be
order.
like, I'm fucking.
This is
Jess.
my order,
Yeah.
and then this is somebody else's order. This is lunch for me. Like,
Yeah.
you know. But so we have but what sucks is that, you know, we have to put all this effort into making sure that it's perfect, that everything's in the bag, that everything's good. But the takeout people don't get the tips.
yeah.
That's the biggest gripe.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
We're trying to like enforce them to be like, hey, this needs to be perfect. This needs to
And
be
they're like,
right.
why should I care?
And they're
And
like,
And then it's
why?
like,
Yeah.
it's-
Because I'm not getting a tip.
This costs
Which is
you money
another
to do.
reason why, like, every time I see one come in, like, I feel like I have to take
Yeah.
care of it.
Yep.
Because A, I want it to be right. And B, they're not getting a tip. So why should I ask them to do more work
Right.
for nothing?
You'll get over that quick.
I don't know. I'm kind of a control freak, so I don't think I
You'll
will.
have something else to control at some point.
I get that.
Maybe.
All right. So that's last call. This is part of the podcast where we go around the table and people can plug whatever they want.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with Dan.
I'm gonna plug the Massachusetts judicial system
Oh,
Oh boy.
here we go.
because I'm supposed to have jury duty next week, and it got canceled, so I have
all
extra 2
right.
days off.
We're going out next week, right?
Yeah,
I thought this was gonna be a Karen Reed thing.
nah, it's not that fun.
That's
yet.
funny. Wait, are you off this Saturday?
I'm off till I work tonight, and I don't go back till Wednesday.
Oh dear.
I'm off Saturday. Who wants to go out?
I'm pretty much off most
Look
of the
at all the
weekend.
hands. Just going.
There we go.
Tomorrow night, I'll be around.
I normally would be working Saturday, but because it's Father's Day, I'm working Saturday.
Saturday night, I had planned to take Liam for his birthday to Barrel House. They were gonna have like a wrestling thing.
The
Midget wrestling?
No, like normal.
I saw that
Not
somewhere.
normal size.
Some Rockers with players in Rockland.
But that got canceled because of the rain. So like I
The rain?
they do it outdoors.
Oh.
Yeah,
It's like, dude, what is America?
Backyard homeless wrestling?
yeah, it's bum fights.
It's bum fights.
So like we're talking about going to check out the new like barcade in Taunton,
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
and then
There's one in Wareham, too. I don't know if it's
Is there
open
one?
yet.
Okay.
But then
I can get the keys to pins, so let's break in there and play.
There we go. If you have the keys, it's not breaking in. And then
know
Sunday,
the alarm code, so we have to play quick.
That's the new challenge. Beat the alarm
Speed
code.
skee ball.
Yeah.
And then Saturday's Father's Day, so I'll be kind of like
Sunday.
Sunday. What did I say? Saturday?
Yeah.
I don't know what fucking day it is.
Look,
Thursday.
never ask Andy what day it is.
I
fair.
rarely know.
Because I don't know either.
He spent most of yesterday asking me what day it was.
That's true.
I spent all of yesterday thinking it was Thursday.
Same.
Yep.
And then like you'll like pop into a bar for beer and like they'll have switch days and you'll be like, what fucking day is it right
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
And then it really fucked me up because Trevor at the BBC, who lives in like fucking Arizona, was home visiting and picked up a shift and I walked in, I'm like, what year is it? What is happening? Where did we
Okay.
leave off? That was
We were
Dan's
last
place.
calling it.
Oh, yeah, last call. Yeah,
We just talk. I don't jury duty anymore, guys.
Yeah,
That's it.
jury
Which is awesome. But now we're
We're gonna
going
get a
to...
summons next week.
now we're
we
gonna
should
go out
definitely hang
drinking on
We should
Saturday.
definitely- All right,
Oh,
Saturday.
dear.
All right.
Okay.
My last call is order from...
Oh, wait till you have all three of them.
No. No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Is the worst one.
What do you got, Fish?
Is it really?
Yep.
I guess mine is going to be for soon to come to wherever Jess is.
Can we
working.
not plug places that aren't playing us?
He's going to be like
I'm
beeping
aiming-
everything.
I'll bleep it all anyway. Who cares?
All right. That's
You're just gonna.
Let's promote
I'll
day
plug.
drink. Hold on. No.
I know.
I'll plug anything.
Look,
If mine's gonna be bleeped, I'll support day drinking.
Okay.
I have my day drinking hat on.
You can
I'm day
plug
drinking
anything,
right
but
now.
Let's wait for the
I-
corporate.
I imagine that we'll be day drinking on
all right, corporate
Saturday.
people.
Yeah.
Do you like drinking during the day?
Yeah.
I do. Drinking during the day is the best kind of drinking.
Yeah.
Except
So
for when it
I
turns into
promote
night
day
drinking, then
drinking.
it's just
Okay.
fucking.
Oh well, at that point, look, if the sun's up when you start and it's up again when you stop, you have had a
Full a full 24-hour
I
day
think you get like a
drinking.
merit badge for that.
Ooh, it's like a Boy Scout?
I'd have a lot of them if that was the case.
we should make some bar talk merit badges.
There you go.
We absolutely should. So anyway,
Love it.
I'm going to plug the forthcoming Bar Talk day drinking merit badges.
Yeah.
On the Inebriar Art store when we design them.
Yeah. We'll have to figure out how that works. Oh, I've got a person in mind. All right. I am. No, I'm already like working on it. I am going to plug Pop Pop Punk, our forthcoming punk rock show at Starland, August 23rd. Doors at 6, show at 7. 3 bands, mini golf. The bands can play right next to mini golf. Your round of golf is built into the submission. I'm plugging this until it happens. So
Sick.
just get used to that shit.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Go get your tickets now. Eventbrite. Look for Inebriar Art. Eventbrite. Pop Up Punk. Email us at bartalkcast@gmail.com with questions, complaints, yada, yada, yada. Find us on all social medias at bartalkcast. That's it. That's all I got.
Word.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Peace out.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/inebriart to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at inebriart.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at inebriart or at inebriart6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebriart, and all the other shows on the Inebriart Network, which you can find at inebriart.com. Thanks again for listening.